Oh, we needed to get outside. Literally, my steps were like 9:20 at 1:30 in the afternoon. But look it, then we just got some friends and now we're at the pool. Yeah. So I'm definitely giving Fitbit all the props for this because listen, I left the house, I was on calls all day and my hips were killing me. I was like, I gotta get outside. My steps were ridiculous and Fitbit, the alarm went off and it's like, get outside, you need to walk. And I always try to get about 10,000 steps a day. So, you know, being a city dweller that I am, I usually walk to the grocery store, take the kids outside, we kind of walk everywhere. And I am so glad that I have it because it sends the alarm. You know, I used to be training clients all day long, never had to worry about it really, never even had a thought about it, think about it. But since quarantine, I'm walking everywhere, city dweller. So got the groceries in the pack and I'm headed home and 922 is now close to 6,000 and I'm gonna have to stretch my hips. So I'm gonna show you 4 amazing stretches that you can do if you've been walking and you try to get your steps to 10,000, which is what your goal should be every day to keep yourself moving. And it's just gonna make your hips feel great. So stay tuned.
Okay guys, as promised, these are my top 4 best hip stretches. I do these after workouts, after a day of sitting at my desk, which is all, or if I'm walking around all day in the city, or if I'm running, whatever the case may be, whatever your scenario, check these out. So you may have seen these before, but I'm gonna show you again. So the first one is a figure 4. So I'm gonna just do a seated figure 4 first. Now, the more you lean into your hip and lean into your leg, the more you're gonna feel it on the outside of your hip. So you're just gonna hold each stretch for about 30 seconds to a minute. Now these work really well for me because sometimes my hips get really, really tight. And let's be honest, I'm gonna be 44 in a month. And so my body is not getting any younger. So then you just switch over to the other side. So it's just a cross-legged figure 4. You can also do this lying down, which I highly recommend. You know, if you're getting out of bed, whatever the case may be. Feels really good. So I'll show you lying down. You can stretch it out just like this, crossing one over the other, and then doing the same thing on the other side. All right, moving on. So this one I call motorcycle stretch. Now, corny name, but it really works. Cross your legs like you're sitting in a chair, and then reach up and grab your ankles. And what you're gonna do is gently pull your ankles towards your armpits. Can you see me? Yes, this is how it looks. I'll try to do it this way so you can really see. So I cross my ankles over, and then I'm just pulling my ankles up towards my armpits. And then you'll switch sides. Feeling that stretch right along your IT band. Holding. 5 more seconds. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe in and out of your stretch. Good. All right, number 3, half pigeon. Now, a lot of these stretches can be done on an elevated surface. So I'm going to show you half pigeon, doing them on the mat. So you're just crossing your leg in and feeling that stretch on the outside of your left hip. Now, the more you bring your foot up so that it's 90 degrees, the more you'll feel it on your hip. But if this bothers your knee, don't do that. Just bring your heel close to the inside of your body. And then if you have a hard time getting down on your hip, put a block underneath your glutes on the left side, or you can do this off your couch and just elevate the floor. So just doing one side and then coming into high plank and doing the other side. Now stay tuned on my channel because I'm going to be posting some videos. We're going to go live and do some yoga videos, some strength, and I'm also going to be doing some tips and tricks, day in the life of how I get my wellness in, how I get my nutrition to be in check, but also, you know, I like to have a glass of wine here and there. Nothing wrong with that. All right, and my last one, this is really for the hip flexors. So you're going to come on all fours and you're going to come into this low lunge. Now what I like to do is open up the arch on the leg where it's bent. So this foot, this right foot, I'm going to open up my arch so I can feel the stretch in through my hip, and I can also feel it in the hip flexor because you know what? Your hip flexors get really tight from sitting in your chair. So you're going to open up the left side just as much as you're opening up the right. Okay, switch sides. Feeling that stretch right on that left leg. So always make sure you lift your arch a little bit so you can open up that left hip. All right, so I really recommend, even before you go to bed, check them out because they're going to be really beneficial to helping you to open up those hips so that you don't have any pain in your lower back, sides of your hips, your glutes. So hit subscribe, check out future videos, and share with your friends. Talk to you later.